Hello everyone, it's Angel. Welcome to my home and my crafting room. I am working on another one of these pages, and this time I've kind of pre-cut just to kill some time. Not kill the time, but to lessen the time. That's the right word. And I went out and got another new tattoo today. It's a little birdie. Don't be jealous. Tomorrow, it'll be something different. Yeah, so we're going to start going this down with my fabric tack. And if this is the first video you've seen, I'm not gluing all the way to the eyelets, but I am covering the eyelets. And they do move. The fabric and stuff that I put on top does move out of the way when I decide to, when it's time to put the twine through it, if that's how I want to do it. I think I'll still stick with the twine this time instead of the metal. They just cling too much and they just don't. Maybe if they're a bronze color, then maybe I would be able to use them. This is just a piece of a antique, vintage curtain. I can't remember the difference. I know one's like 50 years, one's maybe 100 years. It's just an old curtain. And I liked it because it had a lot of, you know, holy laciness to it. And if this is the first one, I don't even think about that. If this is the first video you're watching, this is just going to be 4 pages. And I'm trying to do vintage, you know, shabby chic, with a bunch of things that I've made and some store-bought laces, and just trying to practice my my layering techniques, because I was scared for so many years to try. So now I'm on a roll, baby. I'm on a roll. So if I can do it, please, please, please try, because I never thought I can layer the way I see everybody else layering. And for me, I think it was a matter of getting enough of a selection and then just finally having the nerve, and I wanted to try it so bad. And if the first things that I lay out don't end up at the final picture, you know, that's fine with me. It's just like a rough draft. Like it helps to get started, you know, somewhere. So the first thing I did was to pick which image I wanted to use. And I went ahead and inked around the edges, and I did a little zigzag stitch. And I think I want to do this on top this time, or on the bottom. Don't want to hide. I feel like if I hide one, then I have to hide the rest. But I'm going to get over that. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just playing and trying, and hopefully inspiring. You see me fumble about, then, you know, don't be afraid to fumble about too. Because just think, I'm actually filming this and putting this out there, so if I have the nerve to fumble in public, you can definitely do this in private. Maybe I want you there, just to get a little bit more laciness. And I don't use correct terms. My brain just doesn't function like it used to. And I'm Italian. I talk with my hands. So if you don't know what this means, we're gonna have trouble. Okay, see the glue did get through there. I think just watching how I'm layering without me talking will help. Like I said, just speed up. I just babble. And what I am doing is, trying to change the colors. It was light and a darker and then a lighter, and that way, it just shows up better to me. And this was hiding on the bottom, so I want to, I think, do that. The other thing I was struggling with was having things hang over. I was so hooked on having everything neat, and it had to be on the page. So that's something I've been working on. I call it my neat freak perfectionism, and I'm trying to overcome that. I'll save that for when I quilt. But this, it could be any way you want it. Let's see, don't want to just do a straight line. There we go. And I adjusted my phone again so it has a closer view. So I hope I stay in. I know it has this. But once we get started, I might not remember. Okay, do we want you? And I wanted you. Yeah, we'll put you actually on top instead of next to it. I made some more flowers and I forgot to bring them in here. Oh my goodness. I found a pattern for, I guess you call it a 3D, some 3D roses. And let me pause because that might determine how I layer some stuff, okay? Hold tight. Okay, they were still on the blocking board. So these are little 3D. That was 3D. And then I did another heart. Yeah, I think that's the top. So I may or may not. I want to. So that's going to determine where she gets positioned. Okay, so I'm glad I got that. Oh, because I would have forgotten. And I was going to put you there. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Someone had made a comment about the laces that I have, and I just want to say that I have been collecting for close to 3 years now, maybe 4 years. Just slowly collecting a little bit at a time each month, whenever Hobby Lobby has their sales. Dollar Tree, they have some of the laces. And AliExpress has quite a few really nice ones that are really dirt cheap. And, just get a yard here and there, and you build up your stash. And then it makes it so much easier trying to decide where to put things. You have just a lot more options. And then, again, I make... if I can find some pretty patterns, I'll make my own. I know not everybody knows how to crochet, but that's just another option for those that do. And so it took me a while. It's like those actors, that overnight success is like, well, it actually took. It took me 30 years to finally get big on the screen. So, you know how that goes. I don't know if I want you to stop. Do I want you to stop right there? Or is that too close to that? Let's see, because we have two. Well, one in beige and one in white. Even though that is kind of whitish, it's off-whitish. So let's see if I like that. Well, I thought I had everything figured out. And I proved myself wrong again. But that did help. You know, once you start building it up, then you can see where you might need to change some stuff. I think I want that on top. But that needed another layer. That's going to get something there. This could get some beads. That'll help make it pretty. Do I want that color? And I need something there now. So this is the process. And it's just trying and like, no. Just grabbing and seeing which one looks right to you. And it's anybody's preference. You know, it might look right to you what you're seeing. Okay, I do like that. I can still see the gold on either side. So for now, I'm going to come in. Because it just needed a little extra layering. And I have that covering that. I know this just kind of feels out of place, doesn't it? Do I have any more little bits? I want to try to use what I made because, you know, that's what I made it for before I start grabbing the lace. Well, that's really white. Yeah, that's a little too white. So did we decide a no-go on this one, right? So maybe it just needs something that is not like shiny. Maybe that's why it's not working for me. Or I think that's going to be too wide. But not really, because she's not glued down yet. All right, move back over there. You can move over here. Don't let me forget to put the beads there. I've already glued that stuff down. Haven't glued you. Well, almost. I got you glued. So if we clip it, and stick it behind there. I think that's what it needed. At least that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, you go behind her and under that lace. And you can go right there. There we go. I think I need to do a refill. Are you safe to glue down, or do I need to put you? Yeah, let's put you down first. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope y'all are playing in your craft room. I was busy making flowers this morning. These guys. And well, part of it's stuck, but we'll make it work. We didn't get the big snowstorm that we were supposed to. I mean, it's still snow, sleet, it's ice, rain, but I don't think it's knocking anybody's power out this time. So that's good news. You know, we want something. Do we want to put a flower or something up there now? too big, too like that, too green. You know, I've got through this each time. I'm gonna have to wash some of that out. It's really grungy. That's what I use. I use it on my grunge albums instead, my grunge journals. I think that's too big. I thought I made some small, and I may have used them. The brown, still too brown. He's never gonna get used. Oh, he will. He'll go good with the grunge journals, because those are gonna be dark with the browns and the walnut stain. It's just, right now these are too whitish and creamish, and the dark color's just not working. Let me save you. So do we want two big flowers like that? Or should we get the flower basket out and go for those little lace guys? And all of these. And they always work. I could have sworn I made a whole bunch of these in different colors, but I certainly don't see them. I wonder if we can hide this up under her. I definitely need some kind of button there, but that way I don't have to try to find something I don't have. Oh yeah, I made it yesterday and I used it. Duh, that's why I don't have it in here. I had to take a break and go make it. But I think that might work. Let me get out some buttons and see how they're gonna look. What's I gonna do? I was gonna do you here too. And we're gonna cut you there. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you there. Watch it. She's got scissors. Let's see. Okay. See, now I think you just needed something up under you. And gotta try to squeeze that under her more. Okay. So, I don't know if you want to see me. That's cool because it's got white on one and cream on the other side. I was debating. I think we're going to put a little, I don't know. Everything's a mess now. One of these inside there. Oh, hopefully you can see. There we go. Ta-da! That always makes everything so pretty. Something darker, or can we have both? I think white's going to be too stark, and that button looks a little dirty. I think you're the same, but a little bit bigger. You want to go over here? Okay. Now they're not talking to me, not really. But this is how I talk. when I'm crafting. I have to get, expert advice. Because somebody in my head knows something. Hopefully they'll share. I don't think that has a wrong side or not. I actually remember to plug this girl in today, and I'm wearing a rubber band on my wrist to remind me that the glue gun is plugged in. I learned that from someone else because this doesn't shut off. I have a small iron that doesn't shut off, so I just place a rubber band with them, and whenever I have it turned on, I wear the band, rubber band. Like if I go to the kitchen and start watching TV or do something and totally forget, and I will and do, eventually I'll see this. Hopefully before, the house burns down. We can only hope. Oh, that went all the way through. Yeesh. And in case you didn't watch yesterday's video of me repeatedly getting burned, if you place your hands on glass or something metal, it cools that glue down like instantly. So that's just a little tip. Hey, don't spew at me. Let's see, how do we want to do that? Hanging off. There we go. So let's turn it down on low. I'm not sure what the difference with low other than less heat, but does that mean it doesn't stick as well? And that was my main concern, that if I used it on low heat, would it still adhere to things? I definitely don't want everything falling off. Oh, wait, but we got to stick you up under there. So, let me get more of you there. Like, back and forth, which hand to use. Okay. That just kind of hides it in there for me. And clip you there. That's the bad thing about being ambidextrous is, like when I try to play tennis, I never knew which hand to use because I do both. And it's just like, oh, I can't reach it, so I'll do this hand and the other hand. And it gets confusing. But it's also pretty good. Oh, it's still warm. It's still a little warm. I'm gonna all this. I guess that's okay to leave like that. And I did find some little charmies that I'm going to put on them later. And with the little bowl pins maybe. I think something still needs there. And we might use, I think the big one's too big. We haven't used an oval one yet. Let's try the oval one. Okay. So, okay, I glued everything. I just had to be sure. I glued everything down. And I'm looking to see any more buttons or this or that it can use. But I think I'll save the rest for, maybe, adding little somewhere. And I think this one's done. This one was really quick. I think because I had most of it already cut out. So there we go. 3 down, 1.5 more to go. So I hope you enjoy. I hope it took the fear out of layering. And if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, see y'all later. Bye-bye.